A typical summer at the Jersey Shore looks like this. But for Leah Strasser, a Lehigh University student studying cognitive science and studio art, summer break looked a little different.
Hi, everyone.
Leah lived at The Shores, a UMC senior living community in Ocean City, New Jersey for 10 weeks as the artist in residence.
We are first going to do a breathing exercise.
The Artist in Residence Experience is a new intergenerational program launched by UMC and the UMC Foundation. It has allowed Leah to share her love for the arts with older adults in fun, creative ways.
I was super excited by the opportunity to create my own curriculum and really bring my own aspect and values to the arts here.
And there was only one rule.
It was to not schedule classes during bingo. That sacred time cannot be interfered with.
Bingo may have been off limits, but Leah did help residents step outside their usual routines and try something new.
The only thing I always paint was rooms where I live. I'll paint the house, furniture, whatever. At first, I thought it was going to be boring. I says, oh, I ain't going to enjoy it. But then I got to like the thing, and I came back all the time.
But the key is to just match your breath.
It's been so meaningful. She has presented something interesting to do every single time we've come to the art class, something that makes us think, helps us to work together, introduces us to residents we've never met, and it's just been a delight.
And that's what it's all about. For Leah, the goal was never just to host an art class, it was to explore two passions, cognitive science and art, and show how powerfully they connect.
I see them connected, from like interpreting art to creating art to like the visual perception side, the self-expression side.
She often reminded residents,
it's about the process, not the product.
A simple but powerful idea that allowed them to reap the benefits of every experience. Pulling inspiration from world-renowned psychologists and neuroscientists, Leah introduced foreign concepts that have a range of cognitive benefits, starting with abstract neurographic art.
This was created in 2014 by psychologist Pavel Piscarev, and he took these ideas from psychology and translated them into this art exercise to kind of promote looking at different concepts in different ways and breaking down maybe an issue that someone's having in their life.
They also explored meditative breath awareness.
We have two columns, and then for each row, there was an inhale. You go to the other side of the page, and on the other side, you begin your exhale.
And they were challenged with a cognitive restructuring exercise.
And this was a multimedia piece. We have watercolor, acrylic, and oil pastels on these pieces. And I really didn't give them a whole lot of direction. I kind of let them lead. I told them to make a mess on the page, figure it out, kind of have those moments of, okay, what should I do next? At the end, I handed them all scissors and I said, okay, now we're cutting it up into little squares. Again, looking at me like I'm crazy, and I told them I am. I'm like, we're gonna do all sorts of the crazy things here.
Priscilla Jackson, who moved to the Shores in 2024, describes that day from her point of view.
She would have us draw a painting, a small painting, and then cut the whole thing up into pieces, which made me feel like, I just did something I like. But then rearrange it, and you find out you like the way it was rearranged and look at something in a different light. And makes you think, and it was fun. Yeah, something you would never have done normally.
Leah's classes turned art into an experience that engaged the whole person. Residents weren't just painting or cutting paper, they were making choices, solving problems and looking at familiar things differently, the kind of engagement that supports cognitive and emotional well-being.
It gave me a challenge mentally. It made my mind think about how can I express something. Every time you put an effort to something, you don't know what's going to turn out. You have no idea until you get the finished product. You can start with something, it can look ugly like anything. They'll try to discourage you, and then next thing you know, you come back to it and you do something to change your whole attitude and point of view, and you put a little bit more effort to it.
All the work they created this summer was on full display at the Shores' Flow State Art Gallery, a special event that celebrated each of their personal journeys and talents. But the most meaningful part about this experience may have been what transpired outside the arts room. Resident after resident shared that Leah's classes introduced them to neighbors they hadn't met, and in some cases helped turn those new connections into close friendships.
Program like this, it brings you together and you start doing things together, and you actually make friendships with it. You're actually talking to people, you're laughing, you're doing something, and it gives you a purpose in life. And I never tried to miss a class because I really enjoyed it. But I realized part of the enjoyment was talking to the people that were there.
Working together has helped us know others in the group. I mean, there are two people I didn't know very well at all, and now I like them a lot, so want to continue, socializing and being friends.
And for all of that, the creativity, the new ways of thinking, the time spent together, and the friendships that came from it, residents say they are so grateful to Leah for what she gave them this summer.
Leah exposed us to different medias. There was always something different that we were doing. So I learned a lot from it, and I think the people learned a lot from it.
The amazing thing is she's so young, and to have taught me so much in such a short time. Yeah. I'm 90, so there's a big age gap, but boy, she's a very special person.
Being around this community has been amazing because I don't know anywhere else where it would be this supportive, and I've never felt so celebrated. They really aren't shy when it comes to complimenting me.
But the feeling is mutual.
This experience has been invaluable. I have learned so much about life from these people, from their advice about overcoming challenges, about teaching, about everything. Being able to have these day-to-day conversations with people that are so knowledgeable and have so much wisdom to share has been so amazing.
And as Leah looks back at her experience at the Shores, she's proud of what they accomplished together.
I wanted to make a space where people could share their stories. I wanted to learn from the residents here, and I wanted more so than learning the art techniques and the stuff that doesn't matter as much here. It's about the storytelling, it's about the creativity, it's about that whole experience. And I really just wanted to share that joy of creating, and I think I did. I think it was really impactful.